Athletes need food to play, and that's why the NCAA has policies on how teams provide their athletes with nutrition. Earlier this year, a point guard for UConn's national championship team made headlines when he brought attention to those policies.
That started some big changes that are now affecting Yale athletes. We go to Kate Walker and Dan Chow for more.
Back in April, Napier, a two-time NCAA champion and a recent first-round draft pick, told the press that he goes to bed hungry. In response to his comments and to pressures from coaches and student-athletes alike, the NCAA has instituted a new policy which allows for unlimited snacks and meals for student-athletes. Prior to the new policy, student-athletes were only provided 3 meals a day or a food stipend. The new rule ensures that all Division I athletes, including walk-ons and scholarship players, have access to unlimited snacks and meals. So, what changes has Yale Athletics made to adjust to this new rule? For one, student-athletes are provided with food and drinks in their locker room for access before, during, and after games. Also, meals are provided for student-athletes if practice and game schedules make it impossible for them to reach the dining hall before closing.
During practice, after practice, before practice, we can go to the locker room and we have all like the trail mix, granola bars, and Newtons available to us at all times.
While changes have yet to be made for out-of-season players, Yale coaches, athletes, and administrative officials are teaming up to figure out the best course of action.
We're taking a nutrition and performance-based approach to it, as opposed to some schools are taking a more of a let's just dump on the extra calories approach.
Making sure we get nutritious snacks. We're not eating cheeseburgers, chicken tenders, all kinds of greasy food.
This rule is a small step for the NCAA, which has recently been in the spotlight for its insistence that athletes be treated as amateurs. Some administrators have speculated that this rule is paving the way for possible monetary compensation for student athletes.
You know, there's most likely going to be a proposal in October by the Power 5 conferences, so-called, to allow for students who have full scholarships to also be allowed to get a cash stipend per semester.
The conversation about extending athlete benefits rages on, but for now, Bulldogs will have to be satisfied with extra snacks. For YTV, this has been Kate Walker and Dan Chow.
Hopefully these changes will help the football team win its first game on Saturday at home against Lehigh.